Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rate is Great 2. I am here with three wonderful contestants for this show. We have on my stage left, Sean.
$12.
We have on my stage right, Chris.
The One Piece is real.
And we have next to Chris, Brody.
All hail Shadow, heroes rise again.
I don't know if I can stand behind that one.
Let's go, baby.
All right, well, welcome everybody to The Rate is Great 2. We are back by popular demand.
At least one person asked for it.
A lot of people...
Yeah, Justin.
Was up?
No, you were the one that asked for it.
I demanded it back, yeah. I had a lot of fun doing this last time, and there was a lot of good feedback in the chat last time we did this. So I thought that it would be fun, since we got the gang back together for this episode, to do it again. So, same rules still apply. If you go over the price of the item, you have gone bust. Closest person to get the price is the winner of the round. And we're going to go into the first round just like we did last time.
Is this still the same genre of items? Like, is this gaming items?
Gaming items and other general paraphernalia.
Okay.
So,
I have one request real
Yes, of
quick,
course.
Justin. If I win, can I be your +1 to the next wedding you go to?
sure. I do need a +1.
That's
I don't
good.
have any at the moment. I am
Well, whenever you
painfully
do.
lonely.
I can fix that.
I love it. Is everybody ready to go?
I'm ready.
Sure.
No. Yeah, I am.
All right. Well, because our first item of the day is a lot of 5 PSP games and 6 PSP movies.
Movies.
We have... Oh, what do we have here? We have National Treasure. We have Young Guns. We have League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. We have Toy Story 3, the game, not the movie. Lego Star Wars, Lego Indiana Jones, Hot Shots Golf, and a second version of National Treasure on UMD.
All right, I have a couple questions about this already. First of all, what resolution do PSP movies play at?
We should have picked that out. We should have figured that out after the last time I made you guys guess the price on PSP movies.
Yeah, because whatever the vertical width of the pixels is my guess for the price.
This is probably... Gosh.
$240.
Now, my second question is, which Hot Shots Golf is that?
Great question.
Is that open invitational 1 and 2 or the Vita?
Looks like
Whoever did this for this photo, they printed it out on their local printer because it's in black and white.
It's black and white.
Yeah.
I can't read it because it's not the full resolution of the image either.
Let me Google Hot Shots PSP real quick.
Watch
It's entirely the price.
It's entirely possible that they put out the World Invitational thing on the PSP and it's wrong.
This is Hot Shots Golf Open T.
Ooh,
Okay. Oh, that sounds right. Is there a second one of those?
I don't think so, but there is. I think there might be multiple on the PSP. But
Okay.
the first person to be guessing today will be Chris.
Well, that's great because I just locked in on that secondhand Lions copy in the bottom left. I can't imagine a movie I would want to watch less on a PSP than secondhand Lions. Bewitched? If I had to guess, like if I was invited onto a podcast special episode to guess, I would say this sold for $33.
$33.
Okay.
Next,
This price is
And
right.
to be
rules,
clear
so
for our
without
audience
going
who wasn't
over.
here last time, we're not including shipping in our guess.
no, we're not. And these are sold these are sold prices. These are not prices that people are asking for the item. This is what the price was for the item when it's sold.
And this is US dollars.
Yes, US dollars. Brody's still at
I
the
think that's all the
disadvantage.
clarification. Yeah.
I'm gonna go. God, it's either 20 or 50, and I'm just gonna go with 45.
$45.
It's one of these two numbers, so I'm going to go with a different number.
Well, I don't want it to be 49.99 and then get screwed because I said 50.
That's fair.
That's fair.
That is fair. You're already learning the Price is Right rules. Sean,
$12.
12. We're going back to 12. 12 almost won
Bring it
him the
back.
show last game. So
It's honestly a fair guess on this one.
it is a fair
Because,
guess.
because I've seen so many tweets about like the PSP batteries like being garbage lately. So I'm like, maybe
that's true. We've had to tell people on multiple occasions to check their PSP batteries.
That's why I'm like,
might be up a little bit. Yeah.
I don't remember doing that.
Yeah, well, because I found mine and it was about to burst, and I had to do the battery disposal thing, and then I mentioned that story, and someone was like, "I just checked mine; it's about to burst." I'm like, "Yeah, get rid of it; it's going to explode."
No, now you made me think about it because now I have to check mine.
I don't.
It's probably going to explode.
It probably will. Well, you know who will explode? That'd be Chris, because this item went for $39, so he was only $6 off.
Okay.
I win.
You do win.
Well, thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you next week on the Crubcast.
$39 for 9 PSP things is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
A little bit.
Too much.
I mean, like, at this point, they're kind of retro. Like, the games are retro games, right? The movies are worthless.
The movies are probably bogging it down. I'm not gonna lie.
The games could be collector's items, a little bit hard to get your hands on. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
People are in the GBA video. There's got to be some weird PSP ironic purchasers out there, right?
There's got to be.
Playing. I had like a disc Walkman thing, but all it could play was one cartridge of a single Drake and Josh episode.
Well, you might have had
terrifying.
You might have had a tape Walkman thing, but do you have the facilities to play the Super Mario RPG soundtrack 3x LP vinyl box set VGM test press TP?
$13,000.
$13,000. I'm going to put that down as your answer, Brody.
Immediately.
It is.
My favorite thing about the photo here is that you can clearly see whoever this is a ceiling fan reflected.
It's great.
But
it just looks like a giant demonic Walmart logo or something in the back.
I think the best part is, like, you could tell they turn the the light bulb off. They turned the fan and the light bulb off and still use the flash.
And then use the flash, yeah. Because it's not the light from the fan, it's the light from their phone flash.
I choose to believe the fan is part of the design.
I'm okay with that.
I'd be fine with that. This
is a rough one because it's 3 pieces of vinyl for an illegally printed thing, but it's also a test printing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Sean's guessing next. So Sean, what do you think this item went for on?
I'm gonna
Electronic Bay.
I'm gonna guess like 2,000.
2,000. All right.
I think 2,000. Yeah.
And Chris, you have our final guess.
It's rough because I'm like, I don't know who's searching for this on eBay that wants it, right? So I'm like, this thing's either nothing or it is really high. Everyone else went really high though, so I'm gonna say $110.
$110.
My other guess was 120, and I swear.
Well, Sean, you shouldn't be swearing because we have a jar for that, and you don't want to put more money into the jar. But I will say that you should be swearing because Chris won this round because it ended up being only $1,000.
What?
Oh, okay.
Only
$1,000. Considering that Brody guessed 13,000, I think 1 is pretty generous.
Listen, after Mallow, I don't know. People go crazy over this shit.
Vinyls.
I would say I love Super Mario RPG, and vinyls are pretty cool. I don't think it's official. Like, I don't think it is. I think it's kind of someone made a print of the Mario RPG soundtrack on vinyl.
Yeah.
So, but it's one of those things where it's like I've never seen that before. So I thought it was interesting. But we're gonna go straight to our next item, that being the Skibidi Toilet Series 1 6-inch plush toilet head official Bonkers Toys.
I almost spit my Red Bull.
I wish I could convey to the audio listener how this is very much just a giant cotton swab toilet plush with a random man's head sticking out. Like, that is not the G-Man
Lego
or whatever.
head looking.
Yeah.
It is Sean's.
Robloxian.
It's Sean's turn to guess first.
Is this an official product?
It literally says official Bonkers Toys right there, Brody. Come on.
It's bonkers.
There are Skibidi Toilet toys now.
There are Skibidi Toilet toys. I found a bunch of Skibidi Toilet toys, and I think this one was just the funniest I found.
It says official. Bonkers, I'm assuming, is not an actual official anything. I'm going to say $12.
Sean going back to 12.
It's honestly a good guess.
It looks like it's worth less than that.
This does not look like a well-constructed plush by any
Very
stretch.
disrespectful to a Bonkers Toys, obviously.
I'm looking to see what else they've made after this.
Chris would be the next person guessing here.
Shoot. I as usual, I want to overthink it, right? Because like it is everywhere right now. You could just go and get a Skibidi toilet toy. So I'm like, why would you pay money for this? So I'm gonna say
Period.
$15. 15.
Oh gosh.
I got to nudge Sean.
Your price of writing. Your price is writing Sean out of here, Brody.
Yeah, well, the thing is in my head, my initial guess was 19 because I was thinking like people overprice children's items because children will just buy them anyway, or parents will buy them for their children. So like,
right,
it might be a little expensive. In an effort to not, I guess, Price is Right the both of you. Again, even though I should, I'm gonna say $29.
$29.
13,000.
13,000.
Well,
there's a real head in
not
there.
Price is Right. You, I think I'm gonna go 10 grand. No. You guys priced this very well, even though it is 6 inches tall. It's not very short. It's pretty sizable.
No.
But Brody did phenomenally on this round because this item was sold for $29.99.
Hey!
Why?
So
you know, something about it, I looked at it and I'm like, yeah, kids' items, plushes, they're overpriced. They're like way more expensive than you think they should be. Yeah.
Yeah, right. It just feels...
Bro, we can say it. I've seen YouTuber plushes with better quality for less than that.
Yo, we need the JTart9 makeshift plush now.
What is?
Yeah.
I'm looking at bonkers.
As much as we need to guess the price of the Jack Bros Nintendo Virtual Boy by lot with 4 games, console is untested.
What?
Console is untested. What? You could? It wouldn't be hard. I guess if you don't have a CRT, then maybe
you don't even need a
do you need a
CRT.
CRT? Yeah, I was gonna say, do you need one for that?
No, you just turn it on.
This has my favorite hallmark of an eBay photo because you can see the guy's fucking leg. Swear jar.
Like,
but yes, this is a
his,
lot of
his foot just hanging out down there.
Just sitting there.
For the audio listener, it is just a Virtual Boy with Jack Brothers, a baseball game, Mario's Tennis, and Teller Boxer.
Yeah,
Okay.
What's the fourth one there? The one that's tiny on the table?
It's Jack Bros.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one in the
That's
title.
that's Jack Frost from
Shin Megami
Tensei.
Yeah.
If
They don't even have Wario Land. Why would you buy this?
because Wario didn't even exist whenever
Bro,
this
it's not
came
even
out. What do you
tested.
mean?
Like this
There's a Wario Land Virtual Boy game.
There is a
Am I
Wario Land
wrong?
Virtual Boy game. There is.
All
Some
those
people
words
say
are
it's
wrong.
the one good game on there.
That's a
Those
lot of
words
people
are
say
wrong.
that is
They
like
don't exist.
one of the few. It's like that and Jack Bros. Which Chris, you're the first one to guess on this one. So
I've never looked at Virtual Boy prices, so I am shooting in the dark here. There's no boxes, but I don't even know if that matters for this console's market, right? $380.
$380.
Shot in the dark.
Brody.
It's a collector's item, right? Like, they don't make these, and there's only a few of them, and they don't particularly work, and they hurt your eyes. So, like...
And this one's untested.
And it's untested, so I'm going to say, like, $1,500?
$1,500. $1,500. Sean.
All right, Sean, shoot in the middle, and you have a 33% chance.
I should. The games is which I think putting it over the edge. I'm gonna go. $1,200.
$1,200.
Bringing the 12 back, baby.
Well, I can confidently say that somebody won this round.
Great.
I hope
Because
so.
there's only one person that didn't go bust. This item sold for $1,000.
Oh, okay.
So because Chris decided to be a little bit more frugal, he gets the point. It's a tough one.
I guess.
Because Jack Bros is what's putting it over the edge. That game alone is like $700.
That's why I was like, I'm expecting it to be. Yeah, Jack Rose is expensive. That's
Very
why I was
expensive
like,
game.
But the untested thing. That's why I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like the one. It's like the one Japan exclusive Virtual Boy game, and that game alone is like stupid expensive nowadays.
Yeah.
Over at FTCR, we did a playthrough. Stefan handled it, right? I was watching that game, and I was like, this looks completely okay. So I was looking at this like,
It's all right.
It's like
it can only be a few $100.
max. Nah, someone dropped a stack on this. as much money as the person next item. Star Wars Phantom Menace Watto Cup and Topper, KFC, Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, some scuffs. Some scuffs. Look at him.
Man.
He's just, I'm here, drink out of me.
I want to help the audio listeners as much as I can, but honestly, just go to the video and behold this because, oh my god, it is just this disgusting looking cup with a disgusting Watto with wings and arms on top.
Is he holding like a cosmic brownie?
How do you drink from that?
Wait, I want to know where the drink hole in Watto is.
Yeah, wait.
You go under with your lips. You suckle onto his nose.
Yeah, you have to kiss Watto to drink.
That is
you suck it like it's a reverse elephant trunk.
It's probably like probably on the
fucking foreskin nose looking at.
Right, like that looks like a penis.
Skin.
It looks like a penis. Look at that tip. That tip is a penis.
Yeah.
It's straight up just a penis.
I legitimately don't know where the liquid comes out of this.
Is it the other side? Like it's a sippy cup that we just can't see?
So he's like pooping it out of you?
Gosh.
I really hope it's just his face. You have to kiss Watto to drink.
Where are the scuffs, though? I'm looking to try to find the scuffs, and I can't.
There are
just
some
on the cup.
There's some.
Oh, we get more.
Hopefully,
they got Watto's best angle. I feel like
once we purchase this item for the price it went for, we can put more scuffs on it.
Gosh,
Brody is the first person to guess for this one, though.
$22.
$22.
Yeah.
The next person guessing would be Chris.
Wait. Okay.
Did you go last time, Sean? Sean, you're going next now. Just because you said something.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I did. I think. I don't know. $12.
$12. My page for all of Sean's guesses is hilarious right now.
I know these are all Yum Brands restaurants or whatever, but just KFC, Taco Bell, Pizza Hut.
Some scuffs.
This must have been a common item, I guess, if all three restaurants had it, right?
Yeah.
So I think the current guesses are good, which is why I'm going to make a bad one. $41.
$41.
If it's just more than $41, I feel like you can raise the price a little bit.
Maybe. You know what I mean? Like, who's out there trying to get the Watto cup specifically?
Like, outside of anyone who would be listening to this and us, right?
You heard it here first. Chris would pay $41 to suck Watto's schnoz.
That's a bargain.
Well, unfortunately I should say fortunately for Chris, he doesn't need to pay that much money because this item only sold for $21. So Brody went bust by $1.
I was good. I was in my head. I'm like 21 or 22. 21 or 22.
Wait, if it hadn't been for the scuffs.
Maybe if it wasn't scuffed up, they wouldn't have went for $22.
So Sean, congratulations.
Sean has gotten his first point. Let's go. We're now going into the last item of round one. That one being the 1987 Guns N' Roses vintage T-shirt XL black hardcore metal rock rap jacket Ba.
They ran out
what is Ba?
I don't know. They just decided to end it there, but that's the shirt. That's the shirt we're betting on.
I'd like to phone a friend. Nico, how much does this cost?
Nico, please. Sean, you are guessing first for this round.
$70.
$70.
$70.
Chris, you are going next.
Vintage,
like from 1987.
That doesn't.
I guess
mean
people like
always.
Gar, right? Like it matters that it's from then.
And people like Guns N' Roses.
$110.
$110.
Why not?
Brody.
I'm gonna go with $49.
$49. All right. Well. So whoever's selling this shirt is not. This is not the audience for this shirt because this shirt sold for $1,003.95.
Jesus.
Ow.
So Chris got a point there, which is cool for him.
How?
Ow.
But this shirt sold for $1,003.
Good for them. Wow.
That's too much.
One man's band T-shirt is another man's $1,000 deposit.
I have to wait like 30 more years to start selling my Devil Wears Prada.
You could have bought a Virtual Boy.
You could have bought a Virtual Boy with Jack Bros.
Gosh.
But instead you got one t-shirt.
One t-shirt.
Oh man, oh
Congrats to me.
Where's the jacket though?
We have ended this round. We are on Chris with 4 points. And Sean and Brody are tied for second with 1.
Let's go.
So Chris is running away with it so far. How are you guys feeling right now?
I'm feeling like prices are ridiculous for things.
I mean, you can get Watto for $21. It's not that bad.
That one's, you know what? That one is genuinely, that one fits. Like, I don't have any qualms with that.
Would you spend $21 for a Watto cup? Please let us know in the comments.
Gosh.
But we're going to go into the next round. This is the higher or lower round. So I'm going to show you a price for the item. And you're going to tell me whether or not that price is higher or lower.
Okay.
Or the price that it actually sold for is higher or lower, rather. The first item in this round is patreon.com/Crub.
Okay.
This is the exact same plug as last time.
I was gonna say, did you do the exact? Like, you didn't do
I didn't
a different one.
Anything?
Figure out a way. You could have like figured out a way to include like the wheel spinning aspect of it because there's no real way to do that over.
No,
it's just Trav holding Taco Bell.
No, it's Trav holding patreon.com/Crub.
Oh, sorry. It was just so far off the bag, you know.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. It's a little
well, clearly the answer for that is higher. Like that's too good of a value.
You would believe me or believe or not. You can even go lower than $5.01. It's crazy.
This feels like a trick question because there's multiple tiers offering great
Right?
value at patreon.com.
But yeah, no, there's a ton of really great content. I'm so bad at plugs. I'm so bad at plugs.
I'm just
saying
watching
the word
this
value
bird
with a Taco Bell bag too. Like it just springs to mind the value meal, and I'm thinking like, yeah, I'm getting like a cheesy gordita crunch. I'm getting a taco. I'm getting a burrito. Like, I'm doing pretty good for myself. Get those little cinnamon twists.
Those retro Taco Bell items are technically on the value menu,
and you can get a Watto cup apparently.
You get a Watto cup.
I hope it's a taco from the '60s that they found.
Anyway, patreon.com/Crub. All good things there. Please support us. We need help.
I'll take my point now.
Everyone can have a point. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. 2. The real first item in higher or lower round is.
All right. What is it?
Plays Ballads Music CD. Hamilton Scott 1989-08-28 Concord Records Ver. Did this
Concord?
Did this record go for more or less than $20?
Okay, some preliminary questions. Who, what, how, why?
Well, it's Scott Hamilton. It says
he's playing
CD.
ballads.
Who is Scott Hamilton?
Wow.
He signed up to Concord Records, so he's apparently a pretty big deal.
He's a red guy.
Look how red he is in that picture.
I need to know so many things about this before I even attempt.
Well, good thing you don't need to attempt much. You only have to tell me if it's sold for more or less than $20. And I'm going to start with Chris because he's winning.
As you should.
Wait, does this cover art have the TikTok logo in the bottom right?
No, that's just a music note. It's not the TikTok logo.
Yeah, this came out in 1989. TikTok didn't exist then.
The music was released then, but maybe
this is
like
a
TikTok
new pressing.
Song.
Gosh.
TikTok famous right? Scott Hamilton music.
The weirdest things blow up on there, man. I'm going to say I could find this for 3 cents at a Goodwill, which means that if someone's buying it on eBay, they are desperate. So I'm going to say it sold for more than $20.
Chris is going higher. Brody.
Lower, because I don't know who this is.
And Sean?
I'm going to go lower because it's probably like $19.99 or something like that.
That would be really funny if I was able to find that. Unlucky for you, Sean, I was not able to find that. But it was lower. It sold for $6.99. So,
yeah, that makes
Sean
sense.
and Brody, you guys are getting a point. The next
PayPal credit on that.
Look at that.
Yeah. PayPal credit.
Use creator code Crub on eBay.
On eBay to get
don't.
The price is cheaper.
It won't work.
Does eBay? You said don't. Like eBay has creator codes.
It might. I don't keep up with it.
There's no way.
There's no way. There shouldn't be. That's stupid. I love
if
it.
there are creator codes, then I hope you use it for the next item on this show, which is Crystal Light Concord Grape Drink Mix 6 packs.
Did you just search Concord and do like the first results?
Is there a theme here?
Brody, do you think that Crystal Light 6 pitcher packets for Concord grape flavoring went for more or less than the album that we just looked at, which was $7.
Well, Justin, honestly, I wish there was an option to say that's pitch perfect, because I would pay exactly $7 for Crystal Light Concord Grape Drink Mix 6-pitcher packets. But I'm going to say higher.
Higher? All right. Sean? No, Chris. Sorry. Chris, Sean. Yes, Sean. I keep getting myself mixed up.
Lower.
And Christopher?
I just don't know why you had to bring the corpse of Concord in front of me and just parade it around. Like, it's a little insensitive if you think about it.
Listen, man, it was a hit. It was generational for its time, and
it was. You'll never forget it.
It will never be missed.
It's been a while since I've been in the flavor packet water game, but aren't they like $1 a box?
$1 a box would be...
That'd be ridiculous.
Lower, wouldn't it
be? Yes, $1 is lower than 7.
Like in a store, yeah. So I'm just trying to think. I applied this logic to the CD and failed, so I'm actually going to say lower this time, no matter what.
I'm metagaming because I feel like Justin would make something that's higher than the last thing because it would be funny.
Well, it would be funny if it was higher than the last thing, even though the last thing was $6.99. But I think it's funnier if it's lower than the last thing, because this sold for $5.66.
Knew it!
It wasn't that much lower, though, and that's concerning.
They sold 18.
They sold 18 of them, and there's like, how many remaining? 5? There's 5 of them remaining. Oh. So you can still go out and buy this for $5.66 if you really want to.
You find this around your home. You find flavored water packets in your home, and you're like, well, I don't really need these anymore. And instead of like throwing them out or donating them to a food bank or anything like that, you sell them on eBay. Like the shipping alone, why?
It's beautiful.
And then to be the person that buys them
for $5.66. Yeah.
Gosh. On eBay.
Well, it's a business. We're making money.
I need a Vice article interviewing whoever bought this. That feels like this small town USA voter is undecided. He bought a Concord grape water packet.
Money laundering. It's money laundering.
It flavors a whole pitcher of water. It's a lot of powder.
And that's 6 times.
6
times
pitchers.
Does that. Yeah.
You can run a business on that. Almost as much as they're running almost as much as this person's running a business, because they're talking about the 2002-04 Concord Intrepid 360-watt power premium 047606888 AC.
If this doesn't end with an actual copy of Concord, I'm going to be so upset.
What is this?
So this is a regulator for the AC unit of a car.
Jesus.
A regulator for
the Concord Intrepid, some might say.
Yeah. Ooh.
Am I first?
No, Sean is first.
No, I am.
Are we going higher or lower on this, Sean? Did it go for more or less than $6?
It's a very specific piece.
It is.
Not a lot of people would be buying it, but also at the same time, that might be why they just want to get rid of it. I'm gonna say more.
More.
As my dogs freak out.
Someone just found this piece in their garage from someone's car that they had lying around, and they threw it on eBay. And did they sell it for more than $6, Chris?
I wish there was info on if it was working or not in the title listing.
It is working.
This works on. It is working.
It's pre-owned, but it's working.
Wow, I just got a little info Sean didn't get. How about that?
I mean, I'm not afraid to give you the information that you need to make your educated guess. You know, if Sean had
higher.
Just
because car parts and eBay, I feel like you don't put them up there if you're not expecting a return, right?
Yeah, that's fair. Brody.
Can we get much higher?
So high. Oh. We're going higher on this one. And I'm comfortable to tell everybody that you all got the point. It was sold for $69.97. It was on sale too, so they got 30% off.
Yeah, I'm thinking like it's a car part. There's no way it's sold for $6.
It's a very specific car part.
You never know with what I find on eBay. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we have
when Justin goes to eBay, all hell breaks loose.
We are going to continue going, and you could say that we're really getting high because the next item is Concord 1 of 80 British Airways resin model vintage model plane.
I hope you were just going to say Concord weed.
When you said resin, I was like, oh, it's weed.
There might be
it's a
some
model
in there.
plane. Oh, man. Gosh. Christopher, you are first on this item. Do you think it sold for more or less than the car part?
I mean, it's 180th scale, right?
180th.
It's fairly sizable, I assume.
I mean, look at it on the table. You can see the lawn behind you.
Yeah, that's a big boy.
Sure, I can see the lawn. You're right. I'm gonna say higher. Like, I don't think that looks like something that's worth that much money. It looks a little cheaply made, but I mean, who is buying a British Airways resin model, vintage model plane? You know, you can squeeze some money out of those people,
you can
right?
splurge a little bit out of the guys who are looking for the model vintage models.
Oh, absolutely.
Brody,
I feel like model planes, model trains, model anything, they usually they have a collector community, like an enthusiast community. I feel like they go for a bit more. So like 70 is probably around where I would expect this to be, if not in like the low hundreds. I'm going to go higher.
you are going to go higher though, against your judgment, Sean.
No, that seems right.
Okay. I wasn't doubting you.
I was gonna go higher because everyone's, I was gonna go higher than everyone said higher. It's a vintage model. That's the biggest thing.
Model vintage model.
But vintage sometimes just means old and shitty.
I mean, there was that Guns N' Roses vintage shirt.
Right. And that Intrepid is also kind of vintage from 2002. This is, I'm gonna say less. I gotta be different.
We're going lower, and he wants to go against the grain.
I think it's more, but I'm gonna say less.
Sean, you should have
kingdom to be one of the cogs turning in Sean's brain as he thought about answers.
You're right. You gotta follow your gut sometimes, Sean, because this sold for $299.99.
What?
This was a $300 plane.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. Doesn't matter. It's all good.
Oh, sorry. I heard $299 like it was $3.
No.
Yeah,
$299.99.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was incorrect.
Sean was incorrect. It was sold for $300.
Look, sometimes we gotta guess things that are stupid.
That's fair.
Creator code Crub Milk knocks like $4 off of that.
Yeah, the creator code would go crazy on this one. But would it go as crazy as the Air Jordan 11 Retro Concord size 9 no box 378037-100-2017?
Size 9.
Size 9.
Red guy.
Red guy.
Oh, size 9 is actually important.
They're Air Jordans.
Brody, these are a pair of J's.
Yeah, which if it was any other brand and it was just this and it's a shoe, I would probably say lower, but I'm gonna say higher here.
They're J's. I mean, I understand it.
2017, so it's not like they're like. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they are being made.
I mean, they are retro though. They're like this specific shoe, I suppose.
Yeah.
That's what's tripping me up. Like, it's a new shoe trying to be a retro shoe. Is that the vibe here?
Or is it retro because it's 2017?
I think that this is a design that they made back in the day and then remade them in 2017.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Gotcha.
Because Jordans are like that. They're like a designer thing. So, like, some people want that design of the shoe, so it'll knock it down.
Yeah.
Is it my turn?
It is your turn, Chris.
Due to that, I'm going to say lower. I know the shoe market's crazy, but I feel like if it's a remake of a retro item, I'm going to take a guess.
And Sean,
it's also been like
sorry.
higher for the last few, right? So I'm like,
something's got to give.
Yeah,
that's your idea here, huh? You don't think I could just ascend?
I think you did that last year, so I don't trust you.
I never trusted Justin, even before last year.
God. Well, I didn't do anything that bad, right?
Maybe. Gosh.
Sean?
I was going to say higher, but the size 9 makes me think lower because not a lot of people are going to have a size 9 for shoes. I'm going to say lower. I think that kind of limits your market.
It's a very astute logic line that you've gone down. Because you are correct. They only sold for $160.
Let's go.
Damn.
So
I win too. Yay.
Yeah, no, like Sean's kind of on the money there. You kind of want shoes to be around like the 11 or 12 size because that's generally what a lot of people's foot size is. 9's a little bit small. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
We have come
big feet.
We have come to the last item of the higher or lower round. And guys, you'll be very excited to see Concord game PS5.
What?
WADA 9.8 A++ seal the PlayStation ESRB no longer sold.
Who want to seal the copy of Concord?
Oh man. Okay.
This one, Sean is going first on this round.
So tough. This one's so tough because I've actually been like I've been seeing people post about it, so it's like I have to trust my memory, and I don't trust my memory.
I have a clarifying question that could help all of us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Justin, was this sold recently or around release?
I made this show up about 2 weeks ago.
Okay, so we're past. Okay,
We're not at the point
this wasn't
where
like
Concord,
a weirdo doing it day one just in case.
We're not at the point where Concord is officially dead, but we are at a point where Concord has been pulled.
Okay.
Like Firewalk is still existing.
Yes.
And okay.
Rest in peace, Firewalk.
That makes it tough.
And this is sold too.
This is sold.
I think this makes it very easy, actually.
Sean.
If I'm going first.
No, Sean's going first.
No, I am. I'm going to say
first.
Next round.
because you went first forever ago. Shut up. I'm going to say higher.
Sean's saying higher.
I just feel like someone did a dum-dum. I'm saying higher.
Brody?
It's honestly really tough. I feel like I saw it go down to nothing, and I've seen it go up, but I don't think it went up that high. I think it hovered around like 50 or maybe just regular full price again or something like that. I'm gonna say lower, and lower. But Chris, whatever you say, I want to know what the actual price you think it was.
It's at 9.8.
I saw
Christopher.
listings the other day for Concord of like near 1,000. I don't know if they're selling. It's my problem.
That's the issue.
But
Right.
I'm going to say higher. I'm not expecting it to be a whole lot higher. I'm expecting it to be higher.
Chris is
Just because
going
we're still
for
in
higher.
that weird phase where this is kind of like a weird.
This is a niche one.
symbol for
Yeah,
some
because like
weird
I
people.
did make this show. I found this item that was sold before Firewall got closed. So like there was still the question of, is it going to come back as free to play? Blah 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 blah.
Right.
But this is WADA graded. So it did sell for quite a bit of money. And it sold for $499.95.
That's insane.
Who paid?
That's insane.
So
Meet the undecided voter who bought a water-graded Concord copy.
for $500.
We traveled to small town Louisiana.
I could buy an Intrepid. Jeez.
You could buy
anything.
We could buy the Tomba license for that.
They wrapped a useless piece of plastic in a useless piece of plastic.
for
What did they
$500.
do with this?
Is that one of
I
those
wouldn't
like
even
with,
do this as a bit.
is there a disc in there? That's my biggest
It's
question.
sealed.
It's sealed. It's sealed.
But is it one of those like no disc inside type thing?
No. It's like it's new.
Concord
It's
had a
brand
disc,
new.
right?
Yeah, there was a disc for Concord.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't
Sean's
like a
asking if it
download
was like
code.
one of
Oh,
those
I
download
see, I
code
see.
boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the idea of someone going and getting one of those like Nintendo card slips for a game, but it's for Concord.
That's insane.
When I was visiting Japan, I actually found a Concord display, and now I'm even more happy that I found that in Japan because like that game doesn't exist anymore.
Did you buy it?
No.
I did not buy it. I should have.
Some people in the Concord Discord, they found them. They bought them.
Oh, that's
You could have
great.
been like the one legitimate sale of Japanese Concord.
Concord. Yeah,
Also,
nobody in Japan
pour
bought
one
that
out
game.
for the Concord Discord. That shit's gone now.
Yeah,
Rest in
we've
peace to
lost all our
Concord.
bit material.
But
Even though the Amazon episode's still coming out, presumably. So like, I don't know. They should have closed it. yet.
it's still around a little bit. But guys, we've hit the end of
The Concord.
Concord round. We are. Chris is running away with it a little bit. He's at 10 points right now.
It's the power of Concord.
Sean is at 7 and Brody's at 5.
Where did I come from?
So
Tracks.
we are going into our final round. This is the double points round. Again, this is the price of the item that sold and the number of bids. So you're going to give me a price for the item, and then you're going to give me a number of bids.
All right.
Are we good to go?
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome. All right, let's get into the first item of this round. It is the custom Sonic the Hedgehog action figure bundle, Sonic Adventure DX, and low poly.
Oh.
Chris, how much did this sell for, and how many bids?
This is a confusing item. Hold on.
So
I have a full screen here.
So from what I am understanding here, is that they have extra parts for the figure that make him look low poly like Sonic Adventure 1. So they're
Swappable
they're swappable head, swappable feet, swappable hands.
That's cool.
That's actually a little sick. I'm not gonna lie.
Would you buy it for this price? And how many bids it went for, though?
Great question. How much does it sell for, Justin?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I think if I think this looks cool, then someone must have found it and also thought it looked cool and bought it. I don't know how competitive it would be. It sounds like something someone on Etsy would sell and someone resold. So I'm going to say 4 bids.
4 bids.
I'm going to say $33.
$33. Brody.
Well, first of all, thank you for making Chris go first, because I feel like his guess is probably going to be the most like legitimate,
the most knowledgeable
out of all of these. Yeah, although at the same time, like, you know, I feel like that's almost low. I feel like Sonic fans are rabid in a way that they could have a bidding war over this. I'm gonna say $39 with 11 bids.
11
bids. But I feel like even then I'm going low.
I was like, you prices right, Chris, pretty well too. So good gamesmanship. Sean.
I'm gonna say $12 with 2 bids.
$12 and 2 bids.
It's for me and Sean. We're the bids.
All right.
Not Chris.
So,
he didn't know about it.
I am confident in saying that someone got 2 points in this round. And that would be Brody, because this sold for $320.
What?
Oh, okay. I thought
and 36 bids.
I'm like, I think this thing's gonna be expensive, and then Chris brought it in, and I'm like, well, I gotta trust the Sonic fan on it. Like, I can't just not take
if it was
into
official
account.
merch, I would see that for that price, but it just feels like someone reselling someone's Etsy.
Yeah, it's
but at the same time,
3D print.
custom made to order stuff is gonna be more expensive, right?
I feel like someone like 3D printed this, but it doesn't look like jagged enough to be 3D printed. Like, this looks like it actually had like craftsmanship into it.
I guess.
That's why I was like, you could probably go on like Etsy and do something like this. So like, you know, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
weird.
That's why I was.
Well,
heck.
Hopefully the next one isn't as confusing for you guys, because we have 2023-24 Panini Noir LeBron James The Finals 2017 Game Use Patch 1 of 1. Brody is going first on this round.
What is it?
This is a trading card of LeBron James from the 2017 Finals and a patch of his jersey cut out into the card, and it is a 1 of 1.
Well, Brody's our basketball fan, so I'm glad Brody's.
Brody's the basketball aficionado here.
So into sports and basketball, I'm so normal. I'm gonna say $499 and 20 bids.
Alrighty, we are now going to Sean.
Is it signed or no?
Not signed, but it is 1 of 1.
Yes, it's 1 of 1. I'm trying to go off of, because I have Dan Marino, but that's signed, so that's more money.
And this is also a patch of his jersey from that series.
Yeah, I have one of Dan Marino's jersey, but it's signed.
Just flexing on me, huh?
That's why I'm like trying to think like, okay, it's signed, so it's gonna be I'm gonna say 2017 Finals. That was that the year they played Golden State?
Yeah, and they had that 3-1 comeback.
Yeah, I'm gonna say because I'm gonna say 800 with 36 bids.
800 with 36 bids. Christopher.
LeBron James.
LeBron James.
Sean hit really close to what I was thinking, actually. Just to make sure I understand, this is a bit of his jersey he wore.
Yes, this is a bit of the jersey that he wore in the game. They cut it out, put it in the card.
His sweat touched this.
It did. His
you could like
skin,
suck on it and get his sweat in your mouth.
His skin follicles are on the side of this card.
Okay. $1,100.
$1,100.
27 bids.
I swear if it's 1,200.
Could you clone him from this?
No.
I did.
How many bids you say, Chris? 7?
27.
27. Thank you. Well, we have split points for this round. The correct answer was $8,980.
Okay.
And it was 49 bids. So Sean gets the point for the bids, but Chris gets the point for the price.
That makes sense. This was the year Sonic Forces came out. So
Sonic Forces came out that year. Like, bro.
What even?
And it's also...
Yo, can I get a patch of Sonic's... Can I get a patch of Sonic's shoes?
And it's also the LeBron James. Like, it's him.
Yeah.
LeBron James.
And it's in 2017. I did lowball that.
You lowballed it quite a bit.
The second I heard Justin say they had like a big comeback, I was like, okay. Well,
Yeah, 3-1.
It was.
And then they came back.
They came back and won the series. It was crazy. Against like probably the best team the Warriors ever had.
Yeah.
But will that item go for the same price as?
Question.
Sorry.
What did any of that have to do with panini bread? It said panini in the title.
Don't look.
It's a card dumping.
Yo!
Don't look.
Leak.
I leaked it.
What? What?
Panini?
Panini is the name of the company that makes cards.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Well, you
That's
guys
so
saw
fun.
this one, so you didn't see the price though. Gurren Lagann complete series Blu-ray box set with signatures. Now these signatures are not the animators for the show or anything like that. They are the voice actors of the English cast of Gurren Lagann.
Oh, that's still really good. Oh, I would love one signed by Sam Riegel. Oh my god.
I'm not sure if Sam Riegel's on here, but I think like Yuri Lowenthal is and like some of the big ones. It basically this guy like in the description for the item, they were like, yeah, I went to a bunch of anime cons around like Ohio and got them to sign all these. So
oh man, okay, this is tough because I actually have the complete series. I think it might be a DVD set. I don't know if it's Blu-ray.
Is this a Japanese set?
no, I don't think so. I think this is the English localized version.
Gotcha. Because I know the Japanese Blu-ray sets are sometimes like hundreds of dollars on their own for anime series. Like
Even
it
the English
seems like
versions
my
are.
Blu-ray sets
Anime
be-
is expensive.
Yeah.
Very expensive to actually buy it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that would have affected my guess for sure. This is an English release, though, still.
Well, to my knowledge, at least on my DVDs, I think I can swap between the voice tracks.
Yeah, both are usually on there, but it's not either of you to guess right now. It's Sean's guess first. So
It has the signatures.
price.
It's the entire Blu-ray
How many
set.
bids?
It's a very good anime. I'm gonna say $400 with
$400
13 bids. No, 12 bids. 12. Gotta go back to 12.
with 12
We're not doing
bids.
13.
All right,
12 bids.
Chris.
If it's 13, I'm gonna punch this fan.
Oh, man, this is a rough one because Gurren Lagann is one of those series, right? It is like one of the anime series for people who would be interested in a complete cast signing it. I'm going to say $1,300.
1,300.
I'm going to say 52 bids.
52 bids. Brody.
Yeah. So like, the thing is I bought mine secondhand. I bought them off the first roommate I had in college, and he sold them to me for like $40.
Ooh.
I think something like that, $40-$50. So I was not I knew that was lower than the price would be because anime is like ridiculously expensive, but it was DVD and they obviously weren't signed. So this, oh god, I don't know. I'm gonna say $330.
$330.
With did someone say 27 bids?
No.
No.
I'm gonna say 27 bids.
You can say 27 bids. Chris said that last round for LeBron.
Oh, that's maybe why I was in my head, but it feels right for this.
Well, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to say only 1 point is going to be rewarded this round because you all went bust.
On bids or
On price. There's no going there's no
sense.
going bust on bids. The price was actually $185.50.
What?
No, you know what? That does, I went too high. That does sound maybe correct.
many bids?
I feel like you probably paid more money for all the signings than you got from this item. That's kind of the risk you get when you sell things on eBay. But it's sold for.
Yeah.
But there were 31 bids, so Brody, you were actually very close. You got the point for that.
Nice.
Man, okay.
I mean, I would pay $185 for this. Like, I genuinely.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That'd be really cool.
That's a steal.
So I had a tiebreaker item. We're not going to need it because Chris at this point has mathematically won. Chris is at 11 points. Sean is at 7, and Brody's also at 7.
Make the last item triple points.
So we're gonna make the last item triple points and need to have the tiebreaker round. No, I'm just kidding. We're gonna do the last item on the show, and then we'll have one final item we can have for the post show, so we can play a little. Okay. We can play along with the chat and see who gets it right.
Okay.
So the last item for the show, for the proper show, Kingdom Hearts Tamagotchi 20th Anniversary Light and Dark.
Oh, I remember when these went up.
Okay.
Chris, you are going first on this round.
Man, you really hit Chris and Sean with this one.
Yeah, right? Because Chris loves his Tamagotchi and Sean loves not playing Kingdom Hearts.
I'm going to scream.
This is rough. I have a question, but it may reveal too much. And I don't know if you know the answer, Justin.
You can ask it.
Do you know if these were premium Bandai releases?
They just say Bandai Namco. They do not say premium anywhere. But they are in Japanese, so it might say it in Japanese. I don't really know.
I have a question, and I don't know if you'll know the answer.
Yes, please, ask.
Is the 20th anniversary in reference to Kingdom Hearts or Tamagotchi?
To Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, it was 20th anniversary. Yeah, it was one of the things that they revealed whenever they also revealed Kingdom Hearts 4.
Okay.
And I remember when these went up. The thing is, if these were premium Bandai, that means they were probably pre-order only, which would mean A, they were expensive, and B, if you didn't get them during that time, they would skyrocket in the secondhand market because all the Digimon stuff does that now, and it's terrible. So I'm going to say, since there's both of them, and I'm going to operate under the assumption that that is the case.
I'm saying it's not premium. I'm going to say that. It doesn't say premium anywhere on here.
Probably would if it was.
Yeah, it would say it in the listing too, probably. Because knowing
it's just the store they sell it from, it's not like a brand designation.
But knowing eBay, they would probably say everything about it then. You know what I mean?
Try to get as much money as you can, right? If it's special in that way, I feel like they would point it out.
I'm still operating under that assumption. I'm going to say $188 and 16 bids.
Alrighty, we're going to now go to Brody.
I'm going to say $99 with 10 bids.
And finally, Sean, how much did you buy these for?
Okay. So I know you can still get the Tamagotchi. It's like, I've seen it range anywhere between $40 to $60, but that's out of case. It's in case. It's both of them.
These appear unopened.
They are unopened. The tags are still in the box too, like the tag to keep the battery separated.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. Because
go check your Tamagotchi batteries; they may explode.
They may explode.
Gosh, yeah, because I've seen it go anywhere between 40 to 60, like on not eBay, but the Mercari or whatever that website is.
Oh, Mercari, yeah, that is a new one.
Yeah, I'm gonna say because you already did the 100, you dick weasel.
I made a logical, educated guess based on facts and logic. Thank you.
I'm gonna go 120 with 12 bids.
That honestly feels more right than what I said.
How dare you prices right me?
Well,
you did it to me like twice.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, Sean, I hope you...
Yeah, but I'm losing.
Sean, I hope that you feel better at night knowing that you all went bust, so it didn't matter anyway. These two Tamagotchis actually sold for $41.
Oh,
and there was only 2 bids. So Brody got the final point of the show.
It was them being in box because like I said, I've seen them go for like $40 to $60, and that's why I was like, okay, it's both of them.
Yeah, like I have a feeling that like this didn't get SEO'd very well. I feel like it might have gotten swept under the rug because only 2 bids for this seems kind of low.
I mean, you can find those
premium
pretty
Bandai
easily.
in, brother.
You should have.
Yeah, you would have find those pretty easily.
Artificially bumped the price because it was premium Bandai.
It almost feels like the person selling this didn't even understand how valuable they were.
Right? Well, I mean, it went for a bid, so the entire audience didn't know either.
Yeah.
Oh, so.
All right. Well, we have reached the end of the show, and for first place, we have Chris with 11.
Yay!
Brody with that 1 point at the end solidified second place with 9.
Hey!
And
I
Sean,
that.
you end up in last place. Obviously, don't know anything about Kingdom Hearts. He only got 8 points.
Dang.
But yeah, no, this is the end of the show. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Do you guys have fun?
I had as much fun as the Patreon question of the week.
We do have a Patreon question of the week, which is actually the next slide on the PowerPoint. This nope, that's not the Patreon question of the week. It didn't save apparently. All right, whatever.
Oh, the haunted house pinball machine, excellent condition.
Yeah, excellent condition. No,
great.
The question I believe came from Chef Kilo this week, and the question is, if Crub had their own restaurant like the Mario Cafe, what would the items on the menu be?
Oh no.
Oh.
Okay, so if it's like the Mario Cafe, it's not like we're cooking things we're good at making or like making. It's things based on us.
Based on us, yes.
I guess so, because I was gonna say I have about 2 meals I can cook.
I was gonna say because the first one that I am thinking of, we need to have a spice burger on there.
Of course, the spice burger.
We need to have the spice burger, Nico's spice burger.
He did not stop talking about it for maybe a year. It seems like,
and then made it for us 2 times. We'll have the Chris Mykonos fan ribs.
Oh, you got to come for the ribs.
Got to come for you can't stop that dude from not wanting ribs. You know what I mean?
No, I forgot about that. Oh my gosh.
We'd also need Justin's sad enchiladas, which were good, but got misconstrued as sad somehow at one point, and I remember that more than the enchiladas.
The fact that they weren't made. Yep.
Can we have the $5 supply chain nuggies?
Ooh.
Yes.
Where we just go to McDonald's and we
get nuggies and then just sell them for $5.
It's a loss leader.
You can actually you can get the McDonald's nuggets. You can buy them from their wholesaler for cheaper. So we can do that and make them ourselves.
Do not tell Nico that. Do not let him know.
You just put them in the air fryer though. That's the only difference.
I would make. We should offer spaghetti that looks like Brody's little cartoon hair.
Yes.
I was gonna say painted carpet spaghetti.
Painted carpet spaghetti.
What color is it?
Yeah, it's like this. Yeah, it's like the squid ink, the black squid ink spaghetti.
And it's like paint. Gosh. Okay, I could get with that. I can get behind
Everything comes with ranch, by the way.
Oh, and then there's got to be like some.
I just make alcohol, so
I would say there'll be good mixology going on there. The Moriarty scrambled eggs, we could do that. Moriarty makes a
Does it have like a little face and the yolk?
Yes.
Scrambled. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, it has his face.
Wait, why are they scrambled? Hold on.
No, he made scrambled eggs that one time.
Can't wait to eat at the Gourmet Bolt.
I was not there for that one.
You weren't there?
Okay,
dang. That's right, you weren't there. Yeah, your car broke down.
The Gourmet Bolt, though.
Gourmet?
Ooh, Bolt beans.
Bolt's beans. Oh my God.
Beans.
Just
oh
a bowl of refried beans with a bag of Doritos.
I watched that man die.
These all have to have a little quote under the menu.
Yeah, because the one like this. No. The one quote under there is, "Remember all that we've been through." That's what Kevin yelled at us when he was eating the beans.
And he just kept eating it. It wasn't like I'm just doing this for a bit.
Yeah, he was just like, "This isn't good," and he kept eating.
I got like 30 Snapchats of Kevin eating beans that night.
He could have stopped at any point.
Like it was hours, and I was just later on like, "Oh, he's still doing that." Huh?
It was still going.
Oh, and you get a pine cone.
Every pine cone. Yeah, pine cone on the side.
Pine cone.
And then for dessert, you get Trav's glazed donuts.
Gosh.
Because bro ate 2 dozen glazed donuts by himself that trip.
You can order lemonade, but it's called piss, so you're going to have to order piss.
Oh, you got to order piss, yeah.
And it's in a bag.
And
it's
a bag.
Soup?
Bagged
soup?
Carbonated soup.
Carbonated
soup. Can we offer bagged
Oh.
milk? Like,
we could offer bagged milk for Brody.
Yeah, carbonated.
Carbonated soup?
Can we just get Taco Bell and serve Taco Bell in honor of Brody?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I was gonna say, like, if it was meals that we can cook, one of the only things that I can really cook is tacos. But I just use the old El Paso kit and add some extra stuff.
I like that none of us are. I like that none of us are gonna work here except for Brody.
Those are significantly less sad than my tacos, apparently.
No, we're Mr. Beasting it. It's a ghost kitchen. We're not paying the people, and
we get the little box where it says Crub on the side, and it's just like
we will. You can buy Feastables.
Yeah.
Oh, we can just sell Lunchlies. Yeah.
You can buy a shot of Sean's pina colada.
Gosh. I have a lot of mold I can contribute.
Oh God.
Gosh.
Okay. Sean's penis envy colada.
God.
Penis envy colada.
Well, now that's in there.
It only makes sense if you watch the pre-show.
It really almost didn't get in, but we got it in, baby.
You thought we wouldn't get penis envy in this show? You were wrong.
Penis envy. Welcome to Penis Envy Colada.
Oh,
well, I didn't say welcome. Gosh.
Can we end this?
Yeah, we can end this. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been JTart9 with The Raid is Great 2. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have, and we will see you all in the next episode. Take care, everybody.
You better. This is a threat.
I gotta click the button. Hold on. Let me click.